Hey guys, today we're going to be making some homemade root beer with root beer extract and yeast. So the ingredients that we have is our root beer extract. We're going to need 2 tablespoons of that. We got our yeast. You can use the brewer's yeast. We're just using Joe Schmo active dry yeast. Either one will work. Brewer's yeast will work a little bit better, and you're going to need a 1/4 teaspoon of that. And then you're going to need 1 1/4 cup of sugar. We're going to be using brown sugar today, but you can just use normal sugar. That's fine. And then you're going to need a gallon of warm water and a container to put all of your root beer in. And one of the big things about the container is it doesn't really matter what you use. You can use a milk jug as long as the cap can go on tightly. A lot of people use the 2-liter bottles of soda. We're cheating a little bit, and we're using a fancy glass bottle, which can be good and it can be bad. The one reason why it's good is we can reuse it a lot of times, and it seals very tightly. The bad thing is it doesn't expand, and so it's more likely to explode. And so you're going to have a lot of pressure build up in there. So that's why you need a nice tight lid. And sometimes those 2-liter bottles are nice because they expand a little bit. So we already started by putting our sugar into our container, and we decided to do that beforehand just to make sure that you guys didn't have to worry about watching us do that. And then we're going to put our 2 tablespoons of root beer extract in with the sugar. So we got 2 tablespoons. We got a little funnel here. We'll see if that works. I have my wife here helping me model. So we'll put those in there. And one thing about the root beer extract is a lot of times it's kind of sticky and you'll have a lot left over in there. So you can see in our container and also in the funnel, there's quite a bit left over. So then we're just going to spin it around a little bit and try and mix up the sugar with that. You can also do this outside of your bottle if you'd like. One of the things that might be useful is it might be a little bit easier to stir up. We just kind of figured we'd shake it up there. And you just want to try and get some of the sugar and the root beer extract to mix up together. Okay, so that's your first step. And then you're going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of yeast in there. And you can probably just put it in there. And then you're going to mix that up really well with the sugar and the root beer extract. So this is something really fun and easy that you can do with family, friend, or your wife, like I'm doing. And it's one interesting thing because the homemade root beer has a lot more of a hard taste to it. It tastes a little less soda-esque than the stuff you buy at the store. And mix all those ingredients up really, really well. Get that yeast all over in the sugar. Get it well distributed through everything up there. It should look pretty dark throughout all of your sugar. Should look like that. And then once you got that, all the dry stuff together, then you're going to add your water. So you're just going to add some warm water. So we warmed some up beforehand in our kettle there. It's not going to be enough, so we'll add some more warm water that we have from the side. So once we've got the entire thing filled up with water here, we're just going to put the cap on there, and then we'll shake it up really well. And you can see at the bottom there's quite a bit of sugar that's stuck at the bottom. So we'll get that, shake it up really well. This was my job. You can still see there's quite a bit of sugar in there. All the sugar at the bottom is dissolved into our solution. So now all we need to do is we're going to leave this for 2 or 3 days. You stick it in a warm, dry place, and you just kind of let it ferment. And what's going to happen is the yeast are going to start creating carbonation, and since it's in enclosed space, all that carbonation is going to go into your root beer, and so it's going to be carbonated. One thing that you want to make sure that you do is when you put this in the warm, dry place, you want to put it in a place where you're able to clean up, just in case that the cap does pop off, because a lot of pressure does build up inside of here. It's been 3 days, and so we've let this dry place, and now we're going to open it. The problem with opening it now is there's a lot of pressure that builds up inside, and so we'll see if I can open it here without. All right, there we go, and so our root beer is all ready.